Well, yeah, we could. We'll come on, Leia. Let's help him find her. Him.
Huh. Uncle Chance was here. That's weird. I thought he was on some kind of tour right now.
I thought the same thing. I don't know.
Here, I'll show you. And so Imed will take you back inside and go upstairs, and he'll take you into his room. And he says, we were right here. We were talking, catching up. I was asking him about, his tour. And then he said he had to go. And then I didn't think much of it. But then I felt weird all of a sudden. And I realized I can't read people's thoughts anymore.
Huh, that's very peculiar. When you were talking to him, did it sound like Chance?
Yeah. Wait,
Well,
are you saying that maybe it wasn't Chance, Imed says?
Well, he's been on tour. Me and Leia both haven't seen him in a long time. Hold on, I'll figure this out.
I mean, I read his thoughts while we were talking,
Oh.
so it seemed like it was Chance.
What was he thinking?
He was thinking about, the tour and how he was crushing on one of the fairies in his group and, normal stuff.
Oh, well, I could just call him.
Okay.
Luke will try to call Chance.
Oh, Luke! How are you doing, my boy?
Hey, Uncle Chance.
Sort of in the middle of my tour right now. We're about to go out on stage, but it's a quite really pleasant call. Is this important? Can we talk later?
Just quick question. You weren't here like 5 seconds ago, right?
What do you mean by here?
Here in, on the Rocks, Rox's place?
You mean all the way in Africa? No! I'm here in Ireland.
Well, thanks. Good luck tonight.
Is something wrong, Luke?
Yes. Yeah, Emed, he, said he was talking to you, and now he lost his ability to read thoughts.
Oh. Well, I don't know very much about that, but if you need my help with anything, I guess try calling me later tonight. Would like to hear more about it.
Definitely, yeah, we'll do that. Just, make sure to, perform well, Uncle Chance.
All right. Well, you be good now, Luke. Good luck with you and Imed.
Thank you. He hangs up, he's like,
Well, Leia asks.
Chance is on tour, and he's moments away from going on stage. He said he wasn't here.
Huh. So it was an imposter. Sounds like an adventure to me.
Not everything is an adventure, Leia. We don't have to... We can just forget about this. We can just wait for the adults to get here and have... Rox could take care of this when she gets back.
Sure, I guess. But that doesn't mean we can't do some investigating in the meantime. I think Auntie Rox is on a phone call right now. I overheard her talking with, I think, Uncle Juan.
All right, well, we could do a little investigation.
All right. So you can't read minds. Can you levitate this book? She says, pointing at a book. Of course I can levitate this book. It's a Leviosa spell. That's like year 1 magic. I know. I just want to see what happens when you levitate it. Fine. Imed will take out his wand, and he'll say, Wingardium Leviosa, and a lot of nothing.
Ooh.
Oh my god!
Wingardium Leviosa. He yells it again. Wingardium Leviosa. Okay. Assuming that you're not pranking us, that's new, she says.
This is not good. Did he give you anything?
No, he didn't give me anything. We were just talking. And then I just started feeling weird afterwards, after he left.
Emed, you wouldn't mind if I went inside your mind real quick, just to make sure that he didn't obliviate anything? Maybe you're missing a chunk of something.
So this is really interesting because Emed can read minds, you can read minds, and I think that Emed is really a very powerful mind wizard in that you've never actually been able to read his mind, like ever. Because
Okay.
he's just so he seems really like hesitant about that, and he says, "You've never read my mind before."
I know, but it was because you were so strong at it. Now that it's gone, it might be possible.
So wait, are you saying I'm weak now?
No, you're still very strong. I'm just saying your magic seems to be gone right now.
Fine. But don't poke around too much.
I'll only go back. How long? I'll only go back an hour.
Okay. Fine, just an hour, but be quick.
Okay, so he will.
Roll-
It says if it's a
roll
willing
further.
target, I don't have to roll. But if you want me to roll, I'll still roll.
That's fine. Well, I still want to see if you botch.
Okay.
Even if it's a willing. If there's a botch, I need to know that. So, you're gonna read his mind, and it's gonna play out pretty much exactly the way that he said. Chance pops in onto his shoulder. They start saying, "Oh, hello there, Emed. Good to see you." And they start having a little bit of a chat, and they're talking for a bit. Again, nothing like out of the ordinary. Really nothing out of ordinary. And then eventually the Chance says he has to get going because he has to, return back to his tour. He pops out, and then Emed, goes back to doing what he was doing. Maybe he was like, I don't know. Maybe he was like
Drawer.
Maybe he draws. Yeah, so maybe he started just continued drawing, which is what he was doing when Chance appeared. And then I would say 5 minutes later, you could feel a weird, nothing painful, it's just like a weird sensation that just doesn't feel right. And then you remember trying to go downstairs where there's a lot of people, tons of people, and feels kind of he can feel something is off, and so he ends up realizing it's so quiet. Why is it so quiet? Normally he can hear the buzz of thoughts, and at this point normally it's like white noise, so it's not like he's actively reading your thoughts. It's just he's lived with this his entire life, that it's just white noise to him, and if he really wanted to focus on, he can, but he normally doesn't. So because of that, he notices that white noise is not there anymore, and so he actually tries to detect thoughts of somebody in the room, and he can't. Then he tries it with several other people, and he can't, and he starts freaking out, and then he runs outside looking for Chance, and that's when he sees you and Leia.
Okay.
That's
I thought he might have been obliviated, but it doesn't seem like any chunks are missing.
You don't sense that he's been obliviated.
He'll come out. He's like, I didn't see anything that would get rid of your magic.
It doesn't make any sense. You think I should tell Mom?
I think you should definitely tell Rox. Yeah.
All right. Mom! Roxana, you will just have finished gotten off the phone with Juan.
Oh god, what now? Oh god. And she gets up and she'll go out and she'll be like, okay, you didn't break anything, did you?
No, I didn't break anything.
Good. Okay.
Mom, this is serious. I'm in big trouble.
Oh my god, what?
I lost my magic. I can't cast any spells. I can't detect people's thoughts.
I'm sure everything's fine. Maybe you're just not doing it right. Maybe I'm sure it's fine.
Mom, I've been hearing people's thoughts since I was a kid.
Just calm down. I'm sure it's just a little hiccup.
Well, Rox also somebody that looked like Chance came, and it wasn't him.
It was an imposter, Leah says.
Hold on. What do you mean Chance was here?
Chance.
But he wasn't. Because
Chance.
he was an imposter.
She knows what an imposter is, Leia. Please, this is serious. Yeah. So Chance popped in on Med's shoulders, and they were talking for a little bit, and then he just disappeared. And after that, that's when he lost his powers. But I called Chance, and he's not here. He's in Ireland performing.
He didn't walk out of any or anything. He apparated off of your shoulder.
Yeah, he did, just like he normally does. There wasn't anything weird about him at all. Not that I could tell.
Did he cast any spells?
I mean, we were talking, so no.
Okay. Well, maybe it's just maybe it'll come back in a few moments. I'm really concerned how a leprechaun imposter got into your room. That's a little bit concerning. Something I'll look into. Look, Ahmed, just take deep breaths. It'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Okay, fine. Maybe I'm like sick or something. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe you're sick.
Meanwhile, Leia is turning to Luke and says, okay, so the plan is, if we see the chance imposter, we're gonna do the big whale thing at him, right? You still have the fish?
Yeah, no. Uncle Clef said we gotta use that as a last resort, Leia. We can't. You always suggest throwing the whale at people.
Well, I just want to see what's gonna happen. Aren't you the least bit curious?
I'm very curious, but I don't want to just waste it on an imposter leprechaun.
Okay, fine. Well, I still think something is up.
Well, so do I. If we see this chance imposter, we will have to stop him. So, not by throwing a whale at him.
Over the course of the next 24 hours, Imed is going to patiently wait and see if his magic powers come back. Meanwhile, Albion, there's going to be a lot of buzz in the Ministry of Magic because it seems that there's been a few cases around the world. Cases of this weirdly bizarre illness, curse, unknown, that has been causing various members of the wizarding community to lose their magical powers mysteriously. One of the more recent members who had lost their magical powers was Friedrich Foggybottom. And since Friedrich himself has been affected by this affliction or whatever you call it, the Ministry of Magic has started sending Aurors and curse breakers and to investigate this bizarre phenomenon. I think that is going to be around the time when you'll get a phone call from Leia.
Hi. Hello, Leia?
Hey, Uncle Albion. It's me, Leia.
What's going on? You're visiting Roxy, right?
Yeah. So here, check this out. I think something's going down, Uncle Albion. I think we're gonna have to get the team together. I think we're gonna have to hit this adventure and nip it on the bud once and for all before, I don't know, mass destruction happens to the world and stuff. The balance of the world could shift at any moment's notice, and we need the brains. We need the brains here, and that's you, Uncle Albion.
Oh, Leia, I love your enthusiasm.
You okay, Mr. Uncle Albion? Have you been out drinking?
Never. I assume you've seen the news then. We're actually getting a lot of reports here at the Ministry.
Whoa, wait. There's stuff going on at the Ministry?
Yeah, I thought maybe that's how you knew. Wait, how'd you find out?
Well, we found out because Emed, he mysteriously lost his powers yesterday.
Oh,
no. All his magical powers. He can't even cast simple level 1 spells.
I bet he and Roxy and Aika are really worried.
So wait, things are happening in the Ministry of Magic? Were they visited by Uncle Chance too?
Wait, Uncle Chance? What?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't really Uncle Chance. It was an imposter. Somebody who disguised himself as Uncle Chance came in, and I bet you he was the one who was responsible for Emed losing his magic. Just a theory. But I think if we put our heads together, we can nip this in the bud.
Well, the information you just gave definitely helps. I still need to get debriefed on this. I was actually on my way to do that now, but so let me get this right. Uncle Chance, but it was not the real Chance. Imposter Chance.
Yeah, because Luke, he called Chance afterwards, and he says that he's been on tour in Ireland this whole time. So it doesn't make sense for him to be here physically. He even asked him if he was here in Africa, and he said no. Wait, unless the Chance in Ireland is the imposter. Oh, wait, that could change things. And you hear her, like, writing down notes.
He says, all right,
Maybe they're both imposters. Maybe Chance got kidnapped. Albion, you probably should go and... We should probably recruit Finn for this, too. We need some muscle.
All right, Leia, I'm on it. Thank you for filling me in. I will keep you updated, but if you find anything else out, please let me know. And
Okay.
send Roxy and Aika my best during this time.
Do you have either Aunt Tritessa or Uncle Toby's phone number? I want to call them next. Just think of me as Nick Fury. We need to assemble a team.
Yeah, sure. I'll forward you their contact as soon as we hang up.
Okay. Thanks, Uncle Albion. You're the best.
All right, bye, Leia.
Bye. She hangs up.
And as he's getting ready to send their contacts to her, he's just shaking his head. He's like, I hope they're ready for her enthusiasm.
Amazing.
I was going to say Al would probably at that point definitely look for someone at the ministry that he knows would maybe have some more information on this.
Yeah, so the cases, every single case does not have a random leprechaun visiting them, but it seems like somebody that they personally knew and trusted visited them minutes before this strange sensation happens to them where they suddenly couldn't cast magic. That is probably the only major common thread. And it always happened when privately, like not in public places where there were witnesses. It was always, somehow they were always by themselves when this happened. Other than that, again, it's super early, so it hasn't been publicly out in the news yet, but you can imagine this is going to end up like in the hands of the journalists eventually. But again, they don't know, they don't think it's a sickness, although some people who are not in the medical field are spreading rumors that it is. Some people think it might be some sort of curse. Some people think maybe it's like a magical beast that goes around sucking magic from magical beings. There's a lot of theories up in the air of what this could mean. But so far, there hasn't seemed to be a cure. Nobody who has lost their magic has recovered their magic back. The earliest case was probably about a month ago, and that person still hasn't recovered their magic yet.
Is there any other negative side effects aside from the magic loss being reported?
Doesn't seem to be at the moment, no.
All right.
Nothing physically or mentally. Just they can't cast magic anymore.
Al would text Finn and like fill in, or I guess text or call or whatever. Now that they all have phones, he would fill Finn in. We don't have to role play that, but he would also like create some sort of password with Finn so that they know it's
Nice.
them.
Nice, good idea.
So he would establish that with Finn, and then he would message Juan and tell him to meet them at the bar. And when Al gets there, he would like tell them like, "Hey, everyone, we need to like get together. I've got some important news to tell you guys."
What is it, Uncle Albion? Are we assembling the team?
He'll just look at Leia and just kind of smile. Yes, we've got the team together. It's time for me to fill you guys in. So, first of all, he kind of looks around. Now he's like suspicious, like if one of them is an imposter as well. He goes, first of all, we all need to be very careful who we trust. It wasn't coincidence that it was someone that Emed knew who this happened to. Apparently, all the cases of this are revolved around someone who knows the person.
Cases of what exactly?
Oh,
Yeah, what's
right.
happening?
Sorry. This isn't an isolated incident where someone has lost their magic. It's actually been happening throughout the wizarding community. That's why I came. Leia and I were talking, and she told me about Emed, and I found out it was bigger than just this. So that's why I came, and I wanted to fill you guys in on what's happening.
Okay.
Roxana looks at Ahmed to see his reaction.
So wait, has other people have had this happen to them? Is there a cure?
So far, there's not. But the good news is there's no other negative side effects. Like the people that have had this happen earlier on, the earliest cases, it's the magic loss, which I know is a big deal, but it doesn't get any worse than that. And I think they're still working on investigating this more.
Is there any coincidences between all of the affected, or it's random?
Out of character, was there any pattern to who was affected that Al was informed of?
The only pattern that you notice is that in earlier, it started out with younger wizards and witches, and then throughout the course of time, progressed to older wizards and witches being affected.
Al would say that and basically explain what Hark just said, and he'll say, but yeah, so the thing that's really important though is that it seems like in every case it was somebody that the person knew or an imposter of someone that they knew. So that's why we have to be really careful. Like any of us, and he looks around, could be faked by someone else.
Oh, that's not good.
Hold
How
on.
many of us are here?
So it's Luke, Leia, Emed, Roxana, Juan, and Albion, and Aika.
Luke will take out his cell phone and start calling each of them, see if they have their cell phone on them.
I have mine.
Yeah, I have mine.
So he'll just make sure all of them ring one by one.
One by one, all of their cell phones will ring.
Well, unless they're able to also take our cell phones, I think we're all good.
Hold on, wait a minute though. This little sickness, it can be reversed, right? You can reverse it.
Oh, I don't want to mess with anything and screw this up any worse than what it is. I know they're working on a cure, but nothing yet. It's
You
going
don't
to take
have
time.
one yet?
It's a new epidemic.
You mean I could end up as a squib for life? Emed says, and he has like a horrified look in his face when he says that.
Okay, let's not get too anxious, okay? Let's relax, man. There has to be a cure. I'm sure they're already investigating, right, Al?
Oh, absolutely. And I didn't get too much time to check with that department to see how far they've gotten with that. I wanted to get here, tell everyone just to be careful because we don't want this to continue to spread. Whatever this is, whoever's behind it. I talked to Finn and we've already created a password. So I think we all need to have a password so we know it's us when we're talking to each other or with each other.
Well, why don't I go upstairs and organize the spare rooms? Why don't you guys stay here tonight? And in the morning we can talk about this more and, come up with a game plan if we don't have one right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah,
We were staying over anyways.
I know, Luke. I do know that.
High five, Luke.
How about the rest of the team? How about Uncle Rodney, Naila, Chance,
Let's get
Toby, Tritessa?
a classmates reunion.
Oh, let's.
Although we were not all classmates and we were to different schools. That's wrong. Let's get a tournament, Circle of Fate reunion.
I don't know if we can accommodate everyone at our house.
Come to mine.
Absolutely can. We could-
Actually, ooh, yeah, can we go to Uncle Juan's house? I heard it's huge. Can we go to the beach one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Uncle's
I
house.
have like 8 rooms or whatever. I don't know. I didn't check, but I'm sure I have many.
You live like in a castle or something. Surely there's more than 8.
I mean, so come to my house. I'll cook for us. Well, me and Ajika can cook.
I was going to say, I hope your house has a big kitchen.
You know it. So,
But what do we want our password to be, guys? We can't forget that part. Before
Let's
we
just-
before we figure this out.
Oh. How about the Vampus?
It-
Isn't that cute?
it's very adorable, Auntie Rocks. But
Thank you.
I
Louis.
too easy to discover.
it should be something different for each of us. That way, if one of us get compromised, all of us don't. We should just use our zodiac sign.
I dibs Delta. I dibs Eagle 1.
I think, but look, isn't that like? Can people just look when we were born and look at our zodiac?
Yeah, but they wouldn't know that's what we're using for a password.
Okay. So everyone cool with going with each zodiac?
Yeah, that sounds cool with me, Leia says.
You know we're Cancer, right?
I know.
I question with
she
you
said.
sometimes.
So, everyone comes to my house. I'll take Luke. Leia, you can go with Al.
Oh my god.
What? Aika says we can take the flu. You have I'm assuming your house is connected to the flu network. Juan.
I'm assuming yes.
All right.
Oh, I
Alvin's
forgot
gonna
about
have
that.
to- Alvin's gonna
Do you
have
want to
ever-
do the honors? She says, turning to Roxana, because you have the powder that
Oh.
hijacks the flu network.
Oh, you mean? Oh, right, that powder. And she'll go over to the fireplace and do a thing with that.
You go to the fireplace. The fire turns green. Lead the way, Uncle Juan, Aika says.
Okay, everyone, come over. Let's have a sleepover. He will enter together.
Okay, so are you actually inviting all of the other,
Everyone.
like,
Oh my
everyone?
Oh,
Okay.
including Toby?
Yeah.
You can if you'd like.
He can be in the same room with you now.
He can be in the same room. He just
He just doesn't like
that
I'll
was
just,
weird.
I'll just
It's-
leave the room. It's okay. It's fine.
Yeah, everyone is
So-
coming.
everyone will be told that they need to come for a very important meeting, reunion meeting. So the people who come are, like I said, Tritessa, Toby, Finn, Chance, Aika, Naila, Chessa, and then Luke and Leia, obviously.
Wait, did Juan invite Naila too? Wow.
Wow.
She's my friend. We're friends, right?
They're friends now. She's married. She's like,
It's-
it's
we're
been 20
over it.
She's over
Yeah.
him.
It's been 20 years. So, Naila will immediately go up to Roxana and says, "So good to see you, Rox. How's the bar doing?"
Oh, it's good. We recently got a little garden area. Alvin helped with it. It's very beautiful.
She nods. Chessa will immediately go over. Well, first she'll go to her kids. And she says, "Luke, Leia, have you guys been gracious guests for Aika and Roxana?"
Yes, Mother, we've been following the rules.
"Yes, Mom. We've been very good." And she says, "That's good to hear." And she goes over to Albion, and she gives Albion a hug.
He'll hug in return. How are you?
"I'm doing well. I hope you don't mind, but somebody else is joining as well, and through the flames comes Alec."
Bro!
Whoa.
Oh god. My brother.
"Hi, Roxy. Wow," he says. Fancy place you have here.
It's not mine. This is Juan's.
Oh. Hey, Kadabra, he says, looking at Juan.
Juan will sigh and be like, Cadabra! Someday I'll get rid of that series. Of that
Yeah,
phrase.
I would think that would probably get old really fast.
So have either of the two of you run into anything in your line of work dealing with this outbreak right now?
We have. That's actually been our top assignment right now, is investigating this bizarre curse that seems to be inflicting a lot of wizards and witches throughout the world.
So it is a curse.
It's a curse.
We
huh?
don't know exactly, but that's why we're investigating, Chessa says. It's just a theory.
Any good leads?
Not really, but then again, we've only been notified of this particular phenomenon within the last 48 hours.
Okay. So it started suddenly. It's not been going on for a long time. Or
The earliest case was about a month ago.
and how many cases do we have now?
Alec pulls out a parchment, and the parchment has like a map. And says right now 17. And he has like little dots along the map, and they're all over the world. There doesn't seem to be like a specific pattern. But like, there doesn't seem to be a specific pattern. However, recently a lot of the cases seem to be happening in North America. Recently.
So in the Americas, huh? Why?
Probably is where whoever this or whatever is doing this is in America, I guess. Assuming it's a person, even. Some people think it might be some sort of creature or even a force.
At this point, Al's kind of talking to the group that he didn't fill in with the other stuff. He's like, you guys have heard, though, that in almost every case, it deals with someone impersonating a close friend or relative or someone close to the person that is being affected.
Oh, so like maybe a metamorph magus?
I'm
That-
familiar with those.
I don't know if you know every single metamorph maker, so
I just know what they can do. And
you can realistically turn into chance.
no, that's the thing. You can't change your body. You can only change your face and your skin.
Then it can be metamorph mages because it came
But
out
the
like
size.
chance. Yeah, no, I know, but that's what I say. It can be one of them because it impersonates a chance.
But in these cases, I assume it wasn't always our leprechaun. You know what I mean? And no offense, Chance,
Yeah, but-
you're a very specific size compared to.
Yeah, but what's the probability that they have a metamorph mages the size of chance? You know, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, true.
I mean, it could be polyjuice potion, even though it's been banned.
Hey, I got nothing to do with that, Imed says. I'm clean. Alright? I'm clean.
We're not bringing up that little chestnut. Don't need people thinking I'm a bad mom. Anyway. It could be polyjuice potion. It's very possible.
Well,
Is there
either way, that's why we've got our passwords. Which, by the way, guys, we're all using passwords.
Oh, that's right.
Toby says polyjuice potion requires something from a person, like a piece of a hair. So and it takes like a long time to brew it. So it's possible, but it's not as accessible.
Also, when Emed had his encounter, he was reading his imposter's mind, and he said he picked up everything Chance normally thought of. So it's somebody who's also able to think like us.
Well, that's creepy, Naila says.
kind of like a doppelganger?
Oh, it's weird, it's strange. I don't know what to think.
So, what exactly do you think we can do about it? Finn asks.
Well, I think the main priority is we all need to stay safe. Take every precaution we can.
I think it's important that we all, at least for tonight, let's make it a little event out of it. We'll all stay under the same roof. It can be a nice little catch up. And tomorrow we start the backtracking process with you, Chance, and see if narrow it down. If it was Polyjuice Potion, the last people you spoke with at the time, like about 3 months ago, maybe, and I don't know, narrow it down like that. I mean, Aika, you're an investigator. You do this stuff all the time.
Yes, there seems to be a very interesting mystery to be solved. I very much would love to be able to uncover this secret. With that, there is a tap on Juan's window. It appears to be a very small owl is tapping on the window.
Juan will go over to open it. Who could it be?
The owl flies in, and it flies into the room filled with people, and it drops a tiny letter in front of Chance. What? For me? Huh. I wonder what's going on. Who could be writing me at this time? He takes out the letter and he reads it. Oh, this is not good.
What's wrong, Chance?
One of the Smar singers, Tina, from our group, she's in the hospital. She's not doing very well. I probably should go check on her. Aika, could you open up the flu network back to Ireland, please?
Hold on. Can we have a look at that letter real quick, Chance?
Oh yes, of course. Here, it's in tiny print though. You need
Yeah.
And it's basically saying that it's from one of the other band members. We'll say the other band member's name is I don't know, Tawny. Tawny is saying that Tina is in the hospital very sick, and she's in critical condition apparently.
Is there an official seal or logo on it?
No, I mean it's a letter that somebody just scribbled. I mean it's just a letter somebody scribbled.
So it wasn't from the hospital or anything?
No.
Yeah.
It's yes.
Be careful, okay? We don't know what's going on. And do you know the secret code already?
No, what's the secret password?
Luke?
Oh, we've decided to go with our Zodiac sign.
Oh, the Zodiacs. Such good memories. Yeah, such good memories. He says, looking towards Luke's direction.
Okay, everyone. Be careful, Chance.
I suppose I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Keep me informed, please. And with that, he'll disappear into the flue.
Know what, guys?
Okay.
Roxy, Emed, do you think maybe I could take Emed to the ministry, and I'm sure every detail they could get would help the investigation.
Wait, they're not gonna poke me with stuff or stick any needles in me, are they?
I don't think they would stick any needles in you. They're probably just going to ask you some questions. They may run a few magical tests to make sure you're okay, but I think it's your best shot at helping to come up with a cure for this, or to at least stop what's going on.
Right. I guess. Fine.
And Roxy, I will watch him the entire time. I won't let him out of my sight.
You promised me that.
I promise.
Luke, it's going to be at this moment that your ears start ringing.
Oh.
And all of a sudden,
no.
you go deaf for a few seconds. And then you stop hearing any of the sounds that are coming in this room, and you hear a voice, very familiar sounding voice. It's Felix's voice. and you hear Felix say, Anna Maria, hey, you gotta come with me. Come. You hear a whisper, like, come with me. Why? Yeah, you just have to come with me, okay? It's important. Your life depends on it, okay? I just saw a vision, and I need to get you out of here, and I have to get you somewhere safe. Come on. It just continues on and for about 5 more minutes, but during this time, I would say by the 5-minute mark, are you going to be able to do? Are you doing anything during these 5 minutes? Or are you just focusing on the?
He would just focus.
Okay, it'll continue on for about 5 minutes, and you'll hear Felix say, "All right, this way, right in. My vision said to go in here, this building right here. Yeah, the one with the purple shutters. That's exactly it. Okay, Aloha Mora. Okay, right in here. Okay, so, stay here. I'm just gonna go over the next room, and then I'll be right back, okay? And again, you'll just hear some walking around for another like 5 minutes, and then you'll hear an explosion from somewhere, and you'll feel like say, "What was that? Anna Maria? Anna Maria? Anna Maria, open the door. Are you okay? Anna Maria, open the door." And then you hear a crash. Oh, hot. And then your ears start to ring again, and then you suddenly hear all the sounds coming from the room again.
He looks straight to Leia and be like, "Did you see that?"
Yeah, did you hear that?
Yeah. What do you think happened? Sorry. What do you think happened?
It was freaking me out, man. Some guy with like reddish hair was like talking to this scary looking dude.
To a scary looking dude?
Yeah. What did you hear?
I heard him talking to an Anna Maria.
Oh, this guy did not look like an Anna Maria.
No, he was talking to her.
Are you sure?
Was she talking? Was he on a cell phone or something?
Does Juan hears that conversation?
He can.
Hey, Anna Maria? Like my sis?
What? But
What
I
are you
didn't
guys
see
talking
I didn't see Aunt Anna Maria in my vision at all. I saw this weird, creepy looking guy.
What did the creepy looking guy look like? I heard him whispering.
She starts, well, let me see if I can remember. Emed says, maybe I can draw him. Okay, sure. So this is what he looked like. No. His nose is a little bit smaller. Yeah. His eyes are a little blacker. And then Emed is going to start drawing as Leia is trying to draw what the man looks like. So wait a minute. You're saying that you heard somebody talking to an Anna Maria?
Yeah.
Maybe we didn't have the same vision. Maybe we had 2 different visions.
Out of character, we know who Felix is, right?
Would you have known who Felix is?
I don't know.
I think I don't know because we didn't do it really canon, but JoJo did express that his Felix would go to the funeral if he was invited.
Okay,
and
so maybe.
Yeah.
I would say that at some point you would have met Felix. He sounds like the kind of person who would have visited Chessa.
Yeah, that's how JoJo kind of said.
So I think you would know Felix's voice when you heard it.
Yeah, I know for sure it was Felix, and you said it was a guy with red hair, and Felix has red hair.
That's weird, but if he kept saying Anna Maria. I didn't see Aunt Anna Maria at all, or anyone who looked like an Anna Maria. Just this creepy guy with him. He was taking him into this house, like some house with purple shutters.
Yeah, he said that house with the purple shutters.
Yeah, and so he was taking this guy over to the house with purple shutters, put him into a room, locked the room. And then
it exploded.
Felix went around looking for... Yeah, it was an explosion. There was like fire all over the place.
Okay, kids.
Wait, that's him, she says, pointing at it. And as the group looks over at the picture, everyone roll a knowledge wizarding history, please.
Let me
Oh,
open roll 20.
Smart. I'm so smart. It's
Why
so
you
nice.
gotta be smart?
Levi was not smart.
It's weird
This is-
hearing Brandon saying, "Yeah, I'm smart." Usually
I got
he hated
20.
rolling that.
Hey, what do you mean by that?
I rolled a d20. Hold up, I'm silly.
When Emed finishes drawing the picture, you guys are very shocked to see that this is a picture of Fenrir Greyback.
Oh, you're back. Lord,
What the
back.
fuck? Sorry, kids. Wait. A ver.
Who is that?
A ver.
Emed asks.
And he will ask, "You look, Leia. Focus. Talk. Clear sentences. You just had a vision, and you saw Felix following that guy."
Yes.
Yeah, he was holding him by his wrist or something, dragging him over to a house. I couldn't hear anything he was saying, though. I could only see it.
And Felix was talking to an Anna Maria.
Did you see Anna Maria? Did you see my sister?
No, I didn't see Anna Maria at all.
And you look?
He was...
Because you're the one telling me that you saw her name.
I can't see in my visions. I can only hear. And he was talking to an Anna Maria, but Anna Maria wasn't talking back.
Okay.
But the weird thing is everything was lining up, because they did go into the house, there was an explosion.
Wait, guys. So, you're saying Felix was saying Anna Maria, but you, Leia, are saying that you didn't saw Anna Maria.
No.
What if it happened with Amit? Maybe Amit thought he was talking with Chance because they made him believe he was talking to Chance.
But it was Greyback.
Not Greyback, but someone like him.
Whoa, Finn says. You're saying Fenrir Greyback was in Roxana's house?
No, I'm not saying that Greyback, but maybe a bad wizard. It's just lining up too well. I'm not crazy,
Wait a
am I?
second.
I know what you're saying.
What?
Like maybe it's not him, but his followers or the followers of Voldemort.
The one that shut down.
You also made me think of something. Maybe it's not the person who's taken the magic that's changing. Maybe it's the person's perception of them. Like if Felix thought he was seeing Anna Maria, but it was Fenrir Greyback. Maybe Emed thought he was seeing Chance, but it was someone else, and it's his vision that was affected.
What else did Felix say? Why was he even trying to talk to Anna Maria in the first place? Naila asks.
He just said that. Did he say she was in trouble, or he just said?
He said he was in trouble because of a vision he saw.
Yeah, he said that he saw a vision and he was in trouble.
That's weird. Normally the visions that Felix sees is a good thing, right? Doesn't that help him? Why would it lead him to a fiery building?
Maybe somebody altered his. It's why Emed heard what Chance would have been thinking. Maybe they're able to alter your mind.
I'm gonna look at Juan and Albion, and I'm just gonna do that, like make a hoop with my hand, kind of thing.
Tritessa says, so are you saying that somebody manipulated Felix into thinking he saw a vision?
Yeah, and then maybe he thought he was doing the right thing to be safe, but it was actually a setup.
That'd be really smart, Alex says. I would imagine that a seer is really hard to fool, but if you can fool the seer into seeing a fake vision.
But that's the scary thing, because what if that's happening to us right now?
Can you guys tell where the place with the purple shutter was?
I couldn't see it, so if Leia knows what it is.
Better yet, does anyone have Felix's number?
No.
Maybe.
Does anyone have
I hate
Felix's
that
number?
guy. He caused the war, so no.
Yeah.
I sent letters when Alec, do you have Felix's number?
I do. He
Call
takes
him.
out his phone.
Before you call, hold up. Before you call, Quan, Albion,
Yeah.
very important question, because I actually don't remember. How many did he have? You know what I'm talking about.
He had one.
You sure it wasn't 2?
No, he had one.
No.
Then the vampire had one, and the other guy had one. The Mogul didn't, and they said that
The other agents have 2. As in Michael and
Yeah,
Celeste. They each have one.
Felix
as
had
well.
one. Felix had one too. That's out of character. Sorry.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They had 3. They had 4 in total because 3, Felix, Michael, and the vampire chick, and 1 from their unknown partner.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but Felix has the time one.
Oh fuck!
correct?
Felix has the time one. We need
He's
to go
got that
check
one,
that
doesn't he?
out.
Alec,
We
you need to call
we
him
need to
right
go-
now.
He's gonna dial.
While
He's
this,
not answering.
sorry.
Fuck.
Say while this is happening, Luke would want to pull Juan off to the side, talk to him in private real quick.
Yeah, Juan will go. Look, what's happening? Did you remember anything else?
No, it's just Uncle Juan. Okay, I don't know, but this vision came shortly after Alec got here, and I know he's helped Greyback in the past.
Do you think that maybe?
I don't know. I just know we need to be suspicious of everyone, and our vision came shortly after.
Look. You can read people's minds, right?
I can, yeah.
And Juan will just tilt his head towards Alec, just to be sure.
Okay. With his uncle's permission, he is going to read Alec's mind.
Go ahead.
Let's
Something
see.
Brandon's always wanted to do.
Yes, I'm gonna bust this fool. And when I find out he's working for Greyback, Avada Kedavra coming your way, man. I hope I find out right now.
Go ahead. Oh.
I wanted to kill this man forever. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry, Ross.
Understandable.
33. Okay.
Let's see what
You're gonna dive into his memories, and you're gonna see several things. So, first of all, there's a lot of Anastasia, because they're very close. And so you'll go through very pleasant memories about her. Nothing weird there.
Mhm.
You're going to see memories of his first days working with Chessa. Very rough. They're still not 100% like coherent partners with each other, but they're working through it right now. Again, Chessa is trying to be as professional as possible.
Mhm.
His current thoughts are the fact that he is slightly irritated at Roxana because Roxana stopped him from going to get the hoop back from Gryffindor Greyback years ago.
Whoopsie.
He told him not to do that. And so now he's wondering if that was the right call because if he was able to get it from him then that might have been easier, because now he's thinking, does this mean he has other hoops by this point? And does that mean he's even stronger now? Could I have avoided this completely if I just didn't listen to Roxana and just went over to get that hoop from Fenrir Greyback? I don't know. But you also got visions of him with Felix and how he's learning a lot of things about the agent. So you have in your head now a lot of information about Michael and Celeste and Felix himself, and how Michael has... does Michael actually have a hoop? No, I don't. Vienno has a hoop. Sorry, Vienna has a hoop and Celeste has a hoop. Celeste has the Aquarius hoop.
Mhm.
Vienno has the Capricorn hoop.
Mhm.
And you also found out from Felix that there is another person who has a hoop, who has the Cancer hoop. which probably pops into your head very well as well. And that is, oh gosh, Chris's character was
Naria.
Norio.
Nori.
The name of the person with the cancer hoop is a gentleman named Norio, and right now, the last memories you can get is Alec thinking that maybe Fenrir is trying to collect all the hoops. He doesn't know why. He doesn't know why he's collecting all the hoops, and maybe the reason why he's going after Felix first is very smart, because Felix has, first of all, he has the time hoop. Second of all, Felix is the seer.
Mm-hmm.
So he's literally like the most powerful person in the group in terms of catching him. And so he's thinking if he's able to get to Felix first, then that means he should have easy access to the other hoops, Vienno's and Celeste's hoops too.
Yeah.
So that's all you read from Alec.
Okay. Come back. That's so Raven style. He's not working with them. Why would Rox not want him to stop Greyback?
Listen, look, don't blame her on Roxy. She had gone through a lot of stuff and didn't want to risk it. In reality, it's my fault. I should have gone, but I didn't. We can't look into the past. We need to focus on the now. We need to find out where the place you heard and Leia saw is, and go check that out.
Okay. So Alec is thinking just like me. I think Greyback is also looking for all the hoops, and it seems, if our vision was correct, he got Felix's, because Felix is probably gone now.
Okay.
There's also there was Celeste that has a hoop, and a Viano, and
At
also
the sound of Celeste, Juan will just frown.
also there was a Nario. I remember my mom saying that my dad knew a Nario.
Really? Out of character? Really?
Yeah. We established that Luke brought him up Levi brought him up a couple times in campaign.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that.
Hunter helped him get into school, I believe.
Hunter helped Nario get into school, yeah.
Why?
Because backstory
Okay,
stuff. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Come on. Okay, look. This is what I'm thinking. We make two groups. If Greyback wants the hoop, we can't let that happen. So we need to either get the hoops first or get to Greyback. But before we do anything, we need to go check it out. We need to verify that your vision is true. Okay?
Okay. Oh, we should just check the news and see what building exploded recently.
That's not a bad idea. Pan will take the TV remote and on the TV and see.
Is there any news of an exploding building? I'm sure there's plenty of fires and stuff going on.
I'm sure I'm sure that'd be a local news kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So which would you be able to access all the local news in all of the world?
No,
Like, how are you
I was thinking
tracking
maybe the
this?
ministry
How
might
are-
have heard about it. Maybe the ministry heard about it might not even been in a magical place. I couldn't see it.
Yeah, maybe. Okay,
Couldn't- You're
Luke-
just flipping through the TV. You're not going to find anything.
Yeah.
Just flipping through the TV.
Leia, come here.
Yes, Uncle Juan. Leia says.
What can you remember of the place that you saw? Was there anything special nearby? Do you know where it could be?
It looked so, just based on the surroundings, it looked like it was. Wait, I think it's the monument, the Washington Monument. I saw the Washington Monument nearby. And,
Okay, guys. Yeah, keep going.
like I said, the house, I didn't see the number on the house, but again, like I can tell you what it looks like, she says, turning to Imed, and Imed will start drawing the
Guys,
house.
we're going on a trip to Washington. Everyone okay with that?
That makes sense. It's in North America where you said the most recent attacks have been.
Well, we can't. Probably all of us can't go as a huge group. I'm thinking a smaller group can go and investigate that particular thing, while the rest of us, I guess, pull on our resources. So, I don't know, maybe like a group of at max 6? And this is the point where the character selection screen appears. You have the character selection screen where you can pick 2 NPCs
All the 4 of us
to
are
come with you.
I really hope Art puts everybody's thing up here, like on the
Well,
verses,
that's what he did
like
for- that's what
Street
he did
Fighter
for-
versus.
That's what he did for Dragon Age. Like they had a selection. It was so cool.